Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for a new video of item review. Today we're going to introduce to you the iPad Air second generation. On the box it's written only iPad Air, and I wasn't sure if this is the original iPad Air second generation by Apple. You don't have so much information on it on the box itself. The only thing is that it's 16 gigabytes of memory, and I just called Apple service and they tell you that there's the serial number on the back of the box. You go to their website, you insert these digits on the internet site, and you find out that you have what type of item they sold you. So this is an original iPad Air 2 second generation 16 gigabytes Wi-Fi version. Right now I'm going to unbox it. I'm really excited. This is the first time ever that I own my own property item by Apple. Never had any iPod, iPhone, tablet, MacBook, whatever. This is the first item that I ever had an iPad or any other product by Apple. I always been an Android guy. I still am an Android guy, but I thought to myself, okay, I need a tablet, and I just got this thing as a present, so I should review it. And I think that I enjoy to do this video and to share with you the experience. So let's unbox this thing, this baby, and then we go over the specifications together. Unboxing now. Okay, so I took off the nylons from the box, and right now we're going to remove the box. Dum da da dum. This is a very exciting moment for me. I really treat it like a baby because this is going to be, I guess, well, my new baby. Feels very good, this thing. I'm going to put the box on the side. As you can see, here and here and here and here in the rest of the videos on the screen, it's very light. I like playing with this thing. It looks like I have plenty of iPads. Anyway, this is very nice, feels very good. It's like metal feeling in your hand. It's very light, but it's very comfortable to hold it. It's very easy and very comfortable to hold the iPad. And let's see what is on the back of it. Oh, this is the familiar logo by Apple. Here it's written on it iPad. It's a gray or silver or whatever you want to call it. Over here on the top you have the camera, and next to it there's a small hole next to the camera. I'm not sure what it does yet. There's a button on the back. I guess this is the on and off button, but I'm still not sure. This is where you plug the headphones or the whatever extension it's going to be for using audio. Over here you have a place to charge the charging cable, or plug it to your computer with the cable. I'm still not familiar with the terms. It's like a whole new world when you're using Apple products. Everything there, they have a new name for it. I've always been an Android guy, like I said before. So over here, I guess these are the speakers. And also here you have several more buttons. Let's see, 2 buttons here and here. And there's a hole here. I'm still not sure what it does. And that's it. So this is the item itself. Looks very good. I should get this nylon off in a second. I will do it. Over here you have a button for the, I guess, how do you call this thing? What you call it? The fingerprint, and the start button and the home button or whatever. Looks very good. Very good, this thing. It's so slim. Look at it. It's amazing. Anyway, let's see what else inside the box by Apple before we're going to proceed and talk about the item itself. This thing, I'm not sure. It's written on it, designed by Apple. I guess you know better than me if you own Apple products. Everything comes so nice, so luxurious, you know. You have those explanations about the iPad Air. So then you have 2 stickers by Apple, which you probably have seen in the past if you own their products. I'm still not familiar with that. For me, this is a whole new world. You have the charger. This is for the USB, and then you have the cable, the charging cable itself. And I see that I think they changed something. This is supposed to be like the new USB connection for them. I'm not sure how they call it, Apple, because like I said, they always change the names and everything. but this looks a bit different from what I'm familiar with. This thing I know it's a USB, but this thing, not familiar with it at all. It looks very nice. Looks very good. Anyway, I'm going to charge this thing and we're going to check the new item. Now, I'm going to review with you before we're going to do that over the specifications of the new amazing tablet that I got myself, the iPad Air 2, as you can see it over here. I'm learning it about it with you together. We're doing it together. This is the iPad Air 2, light, heavyweight, blah blah blah. So capable, you won't want to put it down. So thin and light, it does. It's very thin and it's very light, and I think it's very easy to hold it in one hand or two hands. So you can see that yourself. It's supposed to be 18% thinner. I guess it's going to be much more thinner than the previous version, which was already quite thin. Anyway, this is my first, so for me it's like 100%. From now on, they have to make it slimmer. It's only 6.1 millimeters thin. Let's see. I can tell you that it's much less than 1 centimeter. It's a bit more than half centimeters. I guess they are correct. They are quite believable. And it's only 0.96 pounds. It's less than a pound. It's very slim, as you can see. I'm a very muscular guy, and it's quite slim, this thing. So this is the iPad Air 2. Let's see what else. It has a 9.7-inch display, which is exactly what I wanted to know. It has a very good resolution, as you can see. 2048 over 1536. It has 3.1 million pixels, 264 pixels per inch. We're going to check this soon. It has a 64-bit architecture, which is supposed to be very strong. I'm not sure what it does, but it's supposed to be very strong. It's very fast, much more faster CPU, up to 10 hours battery. It's good because I know that I can go to the USA on a flight, or Australia, or far country from my country, and it will be able to go over the whole flight without the battery going off, running out. The processor, it's based on an A8X chip. It's much better than the previous one, and it allows to do all those things. It has this fingerprint, which I cut my finger and supposed to use it over here, this button, so I'm still not sure how it's going to work. I see that this iPad in the photo, in the picture, is white and mine is black, and I have to say, I have to admit that I really prefer much better the black version. I really like it. It looks very good, and I'm very glad that I received this version of the black, gray, silver iPad. I'm really happy about it. But it probably says that means that I'm going to need something to cover it, to protect it, and now I have to spend more money. Anyway, two amazing cameras, cleverly disguised as an iPad. I guess this is one camera. The second one, I'm trying to see over the iPad itself if it has a front camera. Oh, it has. It does have a front camera over here. It's very difficult to see. Oh, it's amazing. So it's much more than I thought it is. It's amazing. Whoa, I'm so glad. Here, you can see that the camera, the second camera is here. And on the back, we already seen the second camera. Amazing. It's supposed to be a very good camera. It's not written here right now. We'll learn about it a little bit later, and that's it. All the applications and everything, a better experience with every blah 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 covers. These are the covers I'm going to need for myself, and it's starting at $500. So let's go to the Apple Store. This is my version, I guess, the silver, and it's 16 gigabytes, and it's only Wi-Fi. Not sure why they show you that. Oh, mine is space gray. It's not even silver. Mine is space gray. I like much more the space gray color, I have to admit. It looks very good, very dignified. Looks amazing. Brilliant version. So this is the space gray, Wi-Fi, 16 gigabytes, iPad Air 2. And warranty, what's in the box? Lightning to the USB cable, USB user adapter, power adapter. We saw that already, and the iPad itself. And that's it. Now let's see if there's anything else I should know about the item because they didn't write about it. Okay, so this is the thing. Right now, what we're going to do is that I'm going to accept the reviewing it on the internet because I hold it in my hand, you know. So I'm going to charge my Apple iPad and I'm going to display to you how it looks like in real time when I'm trying to learn about a new product by Apple which I never used before. I already did use that, but I didn't use that for my own purposes. Only when I looked at it on others people property and I told myself, okay, let me look, and they give you to look at it, and then you see that you don't know how to use Apple products, or you just don't give about it too much. Right now, this is mine. I'm going to learn about it. We're going to learn about it together, and then you can also laugh about me that I'm my age and I never used an Apple product before, and I'm talking about this tablet like I'm a 12-year-old child, but I am. I'm very excited. It feels so good, and I wanted myself to have a tablet. So I guess this is my present to end the year 2015 the best possible way. So right now I'm going to charge it and we're going to do a demonstration of the iPad. So right now, after I spoke so much about the iPad Air 2, I'm going to remove this cover from it and I'm going to charge it for the first time. So like I said before, this is where you're supposed to charge it. I put the cable in the electricity and the adapter is in the electricity. So let's plug it forward to the electricity for the first time and let's see what's happening. I guess this thing, when you plug it, it doesn't matter if you put it inside like this or this. There's no difference. Let's see if something happens. Okay, I hear the click. Oh, and you see the Apple on it. It's amazing. Let's see if something happens. Nothing happens. I'm pressing the button over here. You have this button over here on the top. Oh, something happened right now. Hola. Hello. Several languages which something happens, and it shows you that it's already half charge, whatever. I guess something happens here. Hello. Slide to set up. Amazing. Whoa, this is amazing. It's already half charge, and then you have to choose what you want to do with it. It's amazing. Can you see what I'm seeing right now? And the screen, like, it's crazy. It's very good. It looks so sharp, the screen. I never looked at it. Like, I guess even though I'm making this video in high definition, I guess that it's not even easy for you to grasp how good it looks in reality. You know, like I look at this screen. Okay, so it's not going on the side, but I look at this screen and I look over here what's happening, and this is a very good screen and this is a very good screen, and it's still difficult for you to see in this screen how good it looks over here, you know, even though you look at this thing. Anyway, it looks very good. I'm going to define it right now. The language, I'm going to choose English language because I guess this is the best language to explain. Choose Wi-Fi. Well, I'm going to enter my Wi-Fi password. Please forgive me for not sharing with you my Wi-Fi. Choosing the network. Okay, it might take a few minutes. Location services, enable location services. Yes, disable location services. I guess I'm going to choose this thing. Set up iPad, set up new iPad, restore from iCloud backup, restore from iTunes backup. I don't have any of those. What does restoring do? Your personal data and purchased content will appear on your device automatically. Well, I never had an Apple account, I guess, so I think it's setting up a new Apple ID. Oh, it begins to be very serious, this thing. I'm becoming an Apple groupie from every second that goes by, you know. Anyway, I guess this setup is more complex than I thought to myself. Anyway, sign with your Apple ID, create free Apple ID. I need to create one because I never had one. Okay, once my birthday, I'm going to keep that for myself. It's so nice when you play with it. It goes like this. Like in the lottery, they should do it 777, like in the bingo stuff. Anyway, I'm going to choose my birthday. Okay, then you should insert your name, first name, last name. Okay, so right now it wants me to create Apple ID and insert my existing email address. So I'm going to insert my existing email address. Okay, so after you insert your existing email, or if you wanna create an Apple ID, you should insert a new password for the Apple ID service. So it's a new password that I should define right now. I should think about a password. Please don't be angry at me that I'm not sharing with you my new password. I need to think about it for a second. Okay, so after I gave Apple all the details about myself and my previous life and the life before that, then they know everything about me, and right now I need to give them my agreement about the terms and conditions that I'm going to use this iPad and their services for the iCloud and whatever. So this is important. Please read it. iOS terms, iCloud, Game Center terms, privacy policy, warranty. It's very long. You can also send a copy to your email. I'm doing it right now. And I'm going to agree to the terms because I don't think I have any options other than that. I agree. It may take a few minutes to create your new Apple ID. So I'm taking time for them. Right now this thing is moving. Here it's charging already. It was almost, it's almost 52. You can see here, 52 and still charging. This is the time. It's automated right now. They know everything about me. Okay, so after I defined everything, right now I'm going to enter the iCloud. Use iCloud. Don't use iCloud. What is iCloud? iCloud lets you access your music, photos, contacts, calendars, and more on all of your devices automatically. Well, I guess it's like Dropbox, your Google account, whatever, that you're going from one account to another account, I guess, or one device to another device. About my iPad, find my iPad. iPad automatically enables you when you use iCloud. It allows you to locate, lock, and erase your iPad if you ever lose it. In addition, your Apple ID password will be required before. Find my iPad. It's jumped on my screen right now, this thing, from out of nowhere. Helps you locate the iPad, plays sound to help you find it, lock your iPad to display a custom message with lost mode, automatically send your device's location to Apple when the battery is critically low, remotely erase your iPad. Very nice. In addition, when Find My iPad is enabled, your Apple ID and password will be required before anyone can return or find my iPad or erase and reactivate your device. Find My iPad is not available in all countries or regions. After I read all of it, I hope it works in my country. Done. But I think it's quite a good application if you ever lose something. So I'm going to enter my things. I'm going to give him my passwords. Right now we changed to updating iCloud settings. It's setting the iCloud services, Touch ID, use your fingerprint in place of your passcode or Apple ID password for purchases. Start by placing your finger or thumb on the home button. Set up Touch ID later. I will update this thing later because I cut my finger and I'm afraid that this thing will prevent me from making the most of this fingerprint application. So continue. Create a passcode. In the meantime, I will create a passcode. Okay, so I verified the code instead of my fingerprint at the moment. iCloud keychain. Keychain keeps the passwords and credit card information you save up to date on the devices you approve. Your information is encrypted and cannot be read by Apple. What can I tell you? They know everything about me. If something happens, they will always be able to take everything about me. So I shouldn't. I don't think I can prevent from someone knowing anything about me today. Now he asks me if I want to use iPad passcode as iCloud security code. Your iCloud security code can be used to set up iCloud keychain on a new device. Well, yes, use the code. Now he wants my phone number. Enter a phone number that can receive SMS message. This message number will be used to verify your identity when using your iCloud security code. This can be your own number or the number of someone you trust. Okay, diagnostics. Automatically send. Don't send. They tell you that diagnostics and usage help Apple improve its products and services by automatically sending diagnostic and usage data. Diagnostic data may include location. Yes, why not? Help them make it better and know more about humanity. Share with app developers about app analytics. Help app developers improve their apps by allowing Apple to share crash data as well as statistics about how to use their apps with them. I guess yes, because I think this is the kind of things that is very important to make the applications better, and it happens to me quite a lot that things crash. So he welcomes me right now to the iPad. Let's get started. Amazing. So this is it. This is the thing running for the first time ever. My first iPad is now working. So I'm still not sure how to use that. We have FaceTime, which I never use that. I don't think I have anyone to talk with on FaceTime because most of my friends, they don't use Apple products. So I should find someone who has FaceTime. Maybe I should date a girl who uses FaceTime. So if there's any nice girl who looks good and has good brains and good characteristics, of course, because it's very important to have good characteristics. So please send me your Facebook page or phone number and whatever, and we can chat on FaceTime to get acquainted. Calendar. Let's see the calendar. Okay, so it's very nice. I guess I should make sure that this thing is scheduled to my Google Calendar, and if so, it will be very useful for me. Calendars. Okay, so I would look for that. Let's go back. Okay, so it's very intuitive. You press the home button over here and then you go back to the home button. Photos. Okay, so there's still no photos or videos on my iPad. Let's go back. Okay, what else we have? Camera. So this is the camera application. Well, I guess this is the camera app. You can play with the focus on it. It's very nice. I guess you have many features. You can switch cameras, whatever. I'm going to introduce it to you later. I guess all of you know that by now. You saw several stuff. If you're interested, you want to know more about it, I guess the camera is good. We'll check it later. The next one is contacts. After it's synchronized with my Google account, so I guess he knows everything about my contacts from my Google account. I should make sure if it knows how to use multiple Google accounts because I have several of these. Clock. Let's look at the clock. Oh, it's so nice. It looks so good, this thing. I'm telling you, you don't even realize. You have world clock, alarm, stopwatch, timer. These are all the features. Okay, so it's like playing with your cell phone with all the applications. It doesn't matter if it's Android or Apple, everything is the same. But it looks very good. It looks very good. Apple, they are masters of design, that's for sure. Now maps. Let's look at the maps. Well, I guess it has a GPS on it. Help to improve maps. Of course, I always want you to know much more about yourself. So this is my nice country, small country. You can see that we're located in Israel, the Middle East. It's quite a tiny, tiny country. It's like a drop in the sea when you look and you're trying to compare it to all around the world. It's still quite slow, this Apple Map feature, but I guess it still didn't learn about me too much. Anyway, this is the map. I will learn about it later. What else we have? Videos. No content yet. It's very interesting because I have only 16 gigabytes of content and I need to learn more about it, what it has, what it doesn't have. Right now, I don't see any music, no films, no top charts, genius. I still think he wants to load because it writes here that it's loading, so I guess there is stuff which will appear sooner or later. Notes. I think Notes is a very nice application because if I can type stuff, it's very important for me. I should learn if it has other languages than this language, and if so, it will be very useful for me because I need to use several other languages. Anyway, I'm still not sure if this can replace the documents of the Word. Word is a very nice document feature which I use on my computer and I need to type. So I hope that this iPad has something similar that I can use, either a Word alternative or something else, because I understand that the keyboard is very easy to use. I'm still not sure if I have to pay for that or this is an application by Apple which costs nothing for me. Anyway, reminders. Still have no reminders at the moment. Photo booth. I guess it's all those features to take pictures, all the same: thermal camera, mirror, x-ray, light tunnel, normal, kaleidoscope, squeeze, twirl, stretch, whatever. All those Apple gimmicks, they know what they're doing. They're very good when it comes to it. Game Center. Game Center, I don't have any games. I remember I used to play Angry Birds quite a lot. I was quite addicted to that. I see that it takes them a bit time to load all the stuff on my on my iPad. I almost call it a laptop. Anyway, I don't want to sign it up for it at the moment, but I guess I will do it. Newsstand, I guess it's all the news. You define yourself what you want, what you don't want. iTunes Store, never used it. I guess it's going to be the first time I'm using it. App Store, iBooks, settings, extras, blah blah blah. Messages. What are the messages? People will message you using your email address. What would you like to use now? Anyway, I need to define my email. I'm not going to do that at the moment. Mail, Safari, music. That's it. This is the iPad. It's amazing. It's very light. It's still charging. It takes time for this thing to charge this baby for the first time. It looks brilliant. I guess I need to get myself a cover to take care of my small little new iPad, which is amazing, and I love it so much. I feel so strong towards it right now. So we can go over the specifications right now of the iPad while it's working. I also learned that if you want to put it on sleep mode, you have this button on the top, and when you press it, that's it. It took off. You see, the screen became dark. So I press it again, and it turns on. And when I want to open it, so I need to enter the code because I don't have fingerprint at the moment. I entered the code and that's it. It's opened already. So this is very convenient to use. These are the volume buttons on the side. You can see that the volume here works and it disappears very quickly. That's it. This is the iPad. These are all the features. You can see that I'm playing with the screen. Move from side to side. Looks very good. The screen looks amazing. I still need to learn more about it. I need to go on the Apple Store, I guess, and start I don't know, downloading all those features that I need to get. Over this side it gets a little bit warm right now. Right now I feel that it's quite warmer, so I wonder how it's going to be in the long run. And that's it. You see that it starts to load all the features and I feel exploded with all those features at the moment. I need to learn more about it. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. You know, I wanted something to go instead of my laptop because I got myself a brand new laptop and it weighs more than 2 kilos. It's very strong for editing stuff and doing brilliant stuff, and I need something lighter to be able to take an iPad, you know, with me from time to time if I'm going for flights, long trips, whatever. I guess this is going to be the one that I'm going to use most of the time, and that's it. This is why I really think it's a very good purchase at the moment, and it came for me in the right time. So that's it. I finished reviewing it. As you can see, It's still charging the baby, the small baby. It needs to rest. It knows the hour, it knows the day, the date. You have to slide everything. It shows you a nice picture. Everything looks amazing. It's like I never liked Apple because they always want to teach you how to use products. They don't let you use open source platforms. So right now, I think for this kind of device, tablet, I can live with that. I can live with the Apple's tendency to teach you how to use stuff, but I guess on my PC or my cell phone, I prefer to have much more options. I'm quite sure that this tablet, if everyone says it's a very good tablet, one of the best at the moment, so I guess they know what they're saying. I'm going to play with it a little bit, and you can ask me questions, you can write me talkbacks, whatever. Keep in touch, ask me, teach me. I'm always willing to learn more about it. So at the moment, thank you very much for watching this video, learning with me, and initiating with me my new Apple iPad Air 2, which is amazing, and I hope that it will help me on my path to become a better person. Thank you, Apple. Thank you, dear viewers, for watching this video. You are more than welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to give a like for this video, share it with your friends, show it to the psychiatrics or whatever, and that's it. Like, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.